Rush Truck Center's Raceway, otherwise known as the Raceway of Late Models and Trucks, opened its first time in 2025. It's a 25-meter center track, opened in 2025, one of the most greatest iconic tracks of all time. It's like a miniature version of the Darlington Raceway. It only hosted for testing, not for races. But what actually does go something wrong when it comes to the Rush Truck Center's Raceway? So today, we're going to take a look at the history before the track happened. So we're going to take a look behind what was before Rush Truck Center's Raceway, which is only opened for testing. But we could look behind this part. So what really happened before Rush Truck Center's Raceway happened? Was there a track on the land before it? Or was it originally a commercial building to be demolished after years of abandonment? Well, they actually found out some old grandstands are somewhere off of turn 2, which Rush Truck Center's Raceway has 3 turns, which is like a miniature version of Ponoco, which there was originally a track over it, which was a 5-mile road course, although claimed to be known as. There is a road course on the same land as Rush Truck Center's Raceway. Otherwise, this road course claimed to be known as a 5-mile road course and 16 turns, claimed to know as the Napa Auto Parts International Circuit, opened between 1925 and it closed its doors in 2005 due to some noise complaints and concerns about the racing facility racing there. So what really happened to the abandoned Napa Auto Parts International Circuit? Well, the circuit's kind of designed in a weird way. It has those S-turns from Riverside International Raceway, the front straightaway from the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, and it also has a strange turn on the first turn. But before you reach down towards the first turn, you enter throughout the chicane, claimed to be known as the Mike Skinner chicane. It was first introduced onto the circuit in 1977, right after, but its original name was the Bobby Isaac chicane, right after his death in the late 70s. So it's currently now the Mike Skinner chicane. So the first turn is kind of a bit based off of the Copes circuit, or the Copes turn of Silverstone, but there's only one slight problem on this part of the circuit, though. You're supposed to brake before you enter into the turn, and, well, you're supposed to go into the normal speed onto the curve, but now it's actually known as the Nuka-Cola turn. But according to the circuit's design, when it comes to the Copes turn, others claim to be known as the Nuka-Cola turn. But here's one exact problem, though. The only remains of the circuit is the front straightaway and the chicane. The Copes circuit was removed. But you can actually still find that this is the first turn of the Rush Truck Center's Raceway. Right after you approach the Nuka-Cola turn, you approach a 4-kilometer straightaway, which will lead you into a iconic chicane, which is the secondary one, It's claimed to be known as the Coca-Cola chicane. The full chicane has like a 3-turn section. Right after you approach the first one, you head down into the 2S section, which the chicane is based off from the one in Imola. So right after you approach the Coca-Cola chicane, you'll come up into a half-turn straightaway, which looks like the one from Walt Disney World Speedway, a track that is between the late 90s into 2015. While the area of pit road is not there, but you could see it from the image. So actually, it was introduced into the circuit right after a strange S section was removed. Right after that, you'll come across a fast S section, or it looks like a small S, but that's based off from the San Jose Grand Prix that is used from the Champ Car World Series in the late 2000s. It looks like but actually it was based off of the railroad tracks were still there, but it was from an old railway station at that time. So right after the small S section, you'll come across a gigantic banked turn, which is 33 degrees, which you can tell from this image. It's based off of the Monza Ovals' banking, which was used for the Italian Grand Prix between 1955 to 1961, which you could tell from the image of Circuits of the Past, created by Hermann Lesemeyer, which you could tell from this part of the circuit. But no one has used the banked oval in a long time. So there you have it. What was remains of what was originally before Rush Truck Center's Raceway. It was originally a 16-turn road course, known as the Napa Auto Parts International Circuit, between 1925 to 2005. The reason why it was closed due to some noise complaints and concerns about the racing facility racing there. It hosted up only one series event, known as the Mercury Cyclone, the 24 hours at Napa Auto Parts. All the cars that used to race there were Mercury Cyclones. They would use old Mercury Cyclones to test them for different kinds of racing facilities, like American Muscle Racing. So, like and subscribe, and also the Rush Truck Center's Raceway videos are from GT40RC. I'll link his channel below in the description.